Hello, my name is Reggie. I hope you are having a fabulous day. It has been a while since I've posted a video. Sorry, so I'm going to give you a brief life update, tell you why that is, and then get into my top 5 Wednesday for today. I will also put a timestamp of when the top 5 Wednesday portion of this video starts in case you're not interested in the life update. I totally understand. Do not take offense to that at all. And so if you want to jump, that number will be on the screen as well as in the description bar. So, at the beginning of August, I said I was going to read all of the books. I had a massive TBR. I said I was going to do all of the videos, including a lot of top 5 Wednesday videos. This is going to be my first top 5 Wednesday of the month, and that is unfortunate because I wanted to do those topics, and I will probably be doing some of those topics later, like my favorite first sentences and things like that. They just won't be on the top 5 Wednesday day because I wasn't able to. Originally, I was going to move in August, and then we worked it out so we wouldn't have to move, which was very good because I love where I live. The next life update is not something I really want to get into too much. I'm not telling you this because I'm seeking sympathy. I didn't even really want to mention it in a video at all, but I do want to explain why I haven't been posting videos recently, and I haven't put up a video in 2 weeks. I haven't been commenting on videos, watching videos. I felt very detached from the booktube community, and I'm really happy to be back. But I definitely needed to take some time away, and that was very important to me. I mentioned it on Twitter that I haven't taken a break since I started, and I needed to take a break because I had to deal with some things, and everyone on Twitter was super understanding, but I didn't get a chance to tell you guys in video format that that's what I was doing. So I wanted to tell you guys I did take a few weeks break, and I apologize. It wasn't planned. Basically what happened is my grandfather passed away, and it was very hard and very sad, and it happened a few days after his and my grandmother's 54th wedding anniversary. It was very emotional. He's been sick for a while, but he was on an upward swing. Regardless, I needed to go home to be with my family and to make arrangements, and basically I found out on a Wednesday. I took time off of work, got my time off extended even more than I already had because I did have some time off planned, and I figured out, where I was going to put my dog in boarding, packed. I had to get my ID renewed. I had to do a couple of things on Thursday, and then I flew out on Friday and was out until the next Friday. So for a week and a half, I didn't have any content to go up, and I didn't have any way to tell you guys, and I honestly didn't care that much. It wasn't my priority, and I'm sorry. I hope you guys understand. And then when I came back, I had to go right back into work and figure things out and unpack, and it's been an adjustment being back. Anyways, let's get into Top 5 Wednesday. The Top 5 Wednesday, if you don't know, is a weekly video prompt. This was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey and is now being hosted by Sam from Thoughts on Tones. And I will link both of their channels as well as the Goodreads group in the description bar below. I really encourage you to join us. This is one of my favorite video prompts. Even though I haven't done it in a really long time, I love Top 5 Wednesdays. This week's topic is our top 5 books that we want to read before the end of the year. And I'm most definitely cheating because I'm picking some series that I want to read by the end of the year. Coming in at number 5 is the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. First book being Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and second book being Hollow City. The third book is also Library of Souls, which I do not own. But I do at least want to read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children before the movie comes out, which I do really want to see. I'll probably read this in October. Maybe, we'll see. But definitely want to read these. Number 4 is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. Rainbow Rowell is one of my favorite authors. This book has been out for almost a year now. I have yet to read it. I feel horrible about it. I've been really scared to read this just because I know it's going to be very different from other Rainbow Rowell books, but I've heard almost 100% incredible things about this book. Almost so incredible that I'm even more scared to pick it up, though. I have heard a couple of people not like it or just think it didn't live up to the hype, but for the most part, almost purely beautiful things are said about this book. I just need to read it. So that's definitely one I want to read soon. The next one will finish up a series if I complete this, and it is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. I want to finish this, and by finishing this, I will finish the Infernal Devices trilogy and be able to move on to The City of Heavenly Fire, which is the last book in the Mortal Instruments series, and then I can be done with all the books. I mean, then there's Lady Midnight, and there's other things, but that feels less daunting than these two. I don't know. I've actually been considering rereading Clockwork Angel and Prince and then moving straight on, seeing if I can marathon the 3 of them. I don't know if that's necessary though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm considering binging the 3, but I've already read the first 2. I also am just kind of considering reading the 3rd one and jumping into it. I know it'll be sad. That's what everyone tells me. So I'm waiting for like a weekend or a solid day or a few days where I can just lay in bed and read it and probably cry. And I kind of think I know where a couple of aspects of the story are going. Thank you, Cassandra Clare, for super duper foreshadowing in City of Lost Souls. But what can you do? Next up, I want to try and catch up with the Throne of Glass series. I have read Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. They weren't my favorite books by any means. I give them 3 and 3.5 stars respectively, but I heard that The Assassin's Blade and Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows are leagues better than the first 2, so I'm hoping that that's the case for me. And the next one I will be reading is The Assassin's Blade, because in publication order, I believe that's how they came out, and then Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows. So really, by the end of the year, I would like to read these 2. Don't have to read all of them, these 2. If I read just The Assassin's Blade, I'll probably be happy, but goal is these 2. I am nothing if not into ambitious TBRs. And then the number 1 book I want to read before the end of the year is actually 3 books. It is one series, it is a trilogy, and I need to read it ASAP. Because every time I mention that I haven't read this, everyone tells me, 1, it's so good, 2, it's beautifully written, 3, you personally would probably really love that book. I just need to read the series so bad. So that is The Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. The first book being Daughter of Smoke and Bone. The second book being Days of Blood and Starlight. And the third book being Dreams of Gods and Monsters. I own these 2. I need to read them. I also need to buy this one. But like, I have the whole trilogy at my disposal. I just need to do it. I just need to do it. And everyone tells me I would love this. So... And like, honestly, the size isn't even intimidating to me, which is great, because normally bigger books intimidate me. It's just that there's been so many books that I wanted to read before them. I also don't really feel bad about including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books in a top 5 Wednesday, because there's honestly like 100 books I could have put in this video, but I didn't. So anyways, that is all for today's video. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. And go ahead and comment down below. Let me know, 1, if you think I should reread Clockwork Angel and Prince before I read Clockwork Princess. Number 2, if I should read any of these before the others. Which one should I prioritize? Honestly, I'm probably going to read The Assassin's Blade or Daughter of Smoke and Bone first. So specifically between those 2 would be great. And if you haven't already, you should also subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye!